I'm Andrew Gordon, PwC's Global Forensics Leader. One of the major pieces of thought leadership my team runs is the Global Economic Crime Survey, and we've just published the results for 2016. We surveyed over 6,300 respondents in 115 countries, from major multinationals to private businesses, and across a whole range of industries and governmental organisations. What the results tell us is that despite the millions of dollars being spent to tackle it, economic crime remains a persistent and serious issue. It may be slightly down on the last survey, but this type of crime is changing rather than going away. And within the numbers, there are some big differences in terms of the type of crime, its perpetrators, and its impact. The challenge for organisations is to keep pace with economic crime as it evolves, and there are worrying signs that many are struggling to do this. Both the survey results and our own experience prove that the single most important success factor here is understanding where your risks really lie. This differs from market to market and sector to sector. For example, Africa, Asia Pacific and Eastern Europe are more likely to be affected by bribery and corruption, and also procurement fraud. Procurement fraud is also more prevalent in larger companies with more than 10,000 employees, probably because more people are involved in the payment process. Likewise, industries that may have thought themselves immune are now in the spotlight. Financial services has traditionally been a target for fraudsters, but sectors like transportation and logistics and energy, utilities and mining are showing big increases this year. We have focused the results of our survey on three areas that organisations need to prioritise. The first is cybercrime, which has been making the headlines for months now, but it's jumped from 4th to 2nd place globally and has shown a significant increase since our last survey. The second is money laundering, which has seen significant increases in regulation and the costs of compliance, but as yet, no corresponding fall in incidences. We look in particular at whether existing methods of detection and prevention are working and how this type of crime is affecting organisations outside traditional financial services. And finally, ethics and values, which are increasingly important as a first line of defence in compliance. Even the most rigorous compliance programme will fail if the working culture permits or accepts unethical behaviour. We look at how to make ethics and compliance programmes more effective and where you should focus your efforts and investment in this area. The report is all about what practical action organisations can take, and this is all the more important because fewer than 45% of respondents in any country believe that law enforcement has the resources and capacity to fully tackle economic crime. So in conclusion, companies need to recognise the challenges, implement appropriate compliance regimes, and our teams are here to help. I hope you enjoy reading the survey.